Hi students, you are welcome to my Durgam English coaching, particularly for high school students. Now, you look at the board. Today's topic is very critical and crucial. I mean, very important topic for high school students as well as intermediate and degree students also. So, high school students must listen very carefully and you should take down the notes. The heading parts of speech. Noun. Then subheading noun. Concrete nouns. And in the previous classes, we have successfully learnt kinds of concrete nouns number 1 and 2. What is number 1? Proper nouns. Number 2, common nouns. Today's topic is number 3. That is collective nouns. Collective nouns is a vital topic for the students who are willing to learn English grammar. Now I would like to explain today's topic, noun. Concrete nouns. You see, concrete nouns. Nouns are of two kinds. Number 1, concrete nouns. Number 2, abstract nouns. So, concrete nouns. There are 4 kinds. In the last classes, we learnt number 1, proper nouns. What are proper nouns? And then number 2, common nouns. What is a common noun? That we learnt in detail. Now today, let us learn collective nouns. Collective nouns. Collective nouns, N-O-U-N-S. So, what are collective nouns? Or what is a collective noun? What is a collective noun? You see the answer? How to define collective nouns? A collective noun is a name that represents a group of persons. Number 1, persons. Number 2, animals or birds. Animals or birds. And number 3, things. Things means instruments, gadgets, devices, like that. Things as single in a group. That is important. Here, a collective noun refers as single in a group. It is a group name, not individual name. Not given to each and every one. Only it refers the group. The name refers the group as a whole. As a whole, not individually. So, but not personally. That is individually. Collective noun didn't used to refer personally or individually. So that is about collective noun. Let me repeat. A collective noun is a name that represents. Take down. That represents. Represents what? A group. A group of what? A group of persons or animals or birds or things as a single unit. As a single unit. Total group is recognized as a single unit, but not personally or individually. One among many. Now collective nouns of persons. First of all, we must know collective nouns of persons. Persons also in groups, sum of groups. Which group is given which name? See, a group of doctors, a group of players, like that. It is a name given to the group, but not the persons or individual persons. Collective nouns of persons, number one, because persons are very important. A group of large number of people, listen carefully, not a small group. A group of large number of people are called crowd. Crowd. See, when a meeting is going on of a celebrity, people attend in large numbers. When people attend large numbers, what do we say? Crowd. Gumpu, pedda gumpu. And number two, a group of thieves. Dongalu. Naluguru aiduguru ante. They plan something to do illegal activity, anti-social activity, the thieves do. So such people, such a group of thieves, not more than 10, below 10, called gang. A gang of thieves, a gang of robbers. Generally in films, Totti gang. That means waste fellows. Number three, a group of angry people. Sometimes, when the government takes a decision against the public, you see, the farmers or employees or some doctors, junior doctors, then they automatically become angry and they agitate, revolt. So, a group of angry people, that is called mob. Mob means angry persons. Next, a group of players. Players means maybe cricketers, maybe football players, maybe hockey players, maybe basketball players. There will be 11 members, in some cases 6 members, in some net games only 5 members. Like that, a group of players playing a game are called team. You see, team, mob, and a group of judges. See, main judge in High Court, there will be a main judge. But there is also a bench of judges. They are called jury, Jury, jury. So, Jury refers the judges. Panel also refers that we learn next. So jury means a group of judges. These are the names given to a group, crowd, gang, mob, team, jury. And then a group of elected members. So when we want to form a committee, we select committee members. They are also called board members or body. Body means a group of members, not this body. Body of elected people, board of elected people, committee of elected people. And number 7, a group of worshippers. అంటే వర్షిపర్స్ అంటే ఒక ఇజం ఫాలో చేసేవాళ్ళు, హిందూయిజం or some other religion. They used to worship their God, maybe Jesus, maybe Allah, maybe Prophet Muhammad, maybe Ram, Lord Krishna, like that. So a group of worshippers are devotees. Devotees ante bhaktulu. They are called congregation. CONGREGATION. Congregation, a collective noun, which is used to refer a group of worshippers or devotees. Number 8, a group of entertainers. Entertainers. You see here. A group of entertainers. See the spelling, observe the spelling. TROUPE. Pronunciation troupe. TROUPE, troupe means a group of entertainers. Entertainers means maybe music or songs, dance, maybe dance, Indian idols, a group of film actors, a group of stage actors. They entertain the public, so they are called, a group of entertainers are called troupe, that is TROUPE. Next, now you observe carefully. A group of soldiers, సైనికులు, వాళ్ళను TROOP. Observe the difference. TROUPE means entertainers. TROOP means soldiers, army. Number 11, a group of listeners. So you are listening my words. Audience. When you watch the TV or film, you are called spectators. So audience, a group of listeners are called, what is the collective noun? Audience refers a group of listeners. Now crew, CREW, a group of people working in a ship. ఒక పెద్ద షిప్లో ఎంతోమంది వర్కర్స్ ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళను క్రూ, CREW, క్రూ. Crew of the ship, crew of the aeroplane also, the pilot engineers, air hostess. So they are called crew. And then a group of employees. You see, a group of employees. Employer, employee. Employer means who selected some people to work under his control. Employer. Who employed employees is called employer. The people working under an employer are called staff. Maybe in a college, maybe in a school, maybe in an office like that. 14. A group of judges. Again, group of judges here, jury. Here one more name. A group of judges or advisors. And experts. A group of experts who give advice. A group of judges who give judgment. Both are called panel. P-A-N-E-L. Maybe 5, maybe 10. Like that. Last one, a group of singers. So entertainers. But particularly a group of singers are called choir. C-H-O-I-R. Generally, in a church on Sunday, there are some people who sing devotional songs in a group. They are called choir. Brundamu. Sangeeta Brundamu. Gumpu kadu. Brundamu. Choir. So like that, these are the important collective nouns which refer persons. So please take down, very important. I wrote very selectively 15. These are very commonly given in examinations. Look at students. Take without mistakes. Take without mistakes. That is important. Okay, this is about collective nouns of persons. Persons we have completed. Now let us learn animals or birds, even insects, even fish also. So a group of animals, what do you call? Using collective noun. A group of birds, what do you call? Using collective nouns. A group of insects, what do you call? The group. And a group of fish, small or big, what do we call? Okay. Yes. Now, a collective nouns of number 1, animals. Number 2, birds. Number 3, insects. Number 4, fish. Fish. So now let us learn first animals. First animals. Number 1, animals, animals group name. Number 1, a group of cows, deer, elephants, and some other called herald. Observe the spelling, H-E-R-D, herald, not H-E-A-R-D, that is verb. This is a collective noun, herald. And number 2, a group of sheep or birds or camel, a group of sheep, birds or camels. Here sheep, what is the plural of sheep? Sheep only, don't say sheeps. Birds, here deer also, don't say plural deers. D-E-E-R, deer, singular as well as plural. Group of birds and camels, this is called flock. Flock. Flock means a group of sheep or camels and even birds also. Here only animals, but I want to include here why, to remind you. Birds also, birds group also called flock. Be careful. And a large group of birds, large group, means in millions, లక్షల్లో ఉంటాయి some birds. So they are called flight. Flight of birds, flight of numerous birds, uncountable birds. And then number 4, a group of lions, that is pride. It's important. A group of lions, what do you call? Not herd, not flock, pride. You see, pride. Number 5, a group of insects, swarm. S-W-A-R-M. Here R silent. Swarm. A group of insects, particularly honey bees. A group of insects, particularly తేనెటీగలు, తుమ్మెదలు. So, swarm. A group of wolves. Wolves. Pack. Wolves. తోడేళ్ళు. తోడేళ్ళ గుంపును ఏమంటారు? Pack of wolves. Pride of lions. Swarm of bees. A group of ants. Ants. వీటిని colony of ants. And the eighth one, a group of fish. A group of fish. School. Not primary school, high school. Here school means చీమల. చీమల గుంపు. చీమల పుట్టలో నుంచి వస్తాయే చీమలు. వాటిని a group of ants ని కాలనీ అంటాం. చీమల గుంపుని ఏమంటాం? కాలనీ అంటాం. A group of fish, సముద్రంలో నివసించే ఫిష్, వీటిని ఏమంటారు? స్కూల్. That means a group of fish is called school. So this is about what? Collective nouns of animals, birds, insects and fish. Please note down. Collective nouns of animals, birds, insects and fish. Animals group name. A group of cows, deer, elephants, buffaloes, పశువుల మంద. కానీ దీంట్లో కొన్ని హెర్డ్లోకి కొన్ని రావు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ షీప్, గొర్రెలు రావు. క్యామెల్, ఒంటెలు రావు. A group of sheep or birds or camels, వాటిని ఏమంటాం? ఫ్లాక్. ఒక ప్రావర్బ్ ఉంది ఇంగ్లీష్లో. బర్డ్స్ ఆఫ్ సేమ్ ఫెదర్ ఫ్లాక్ టుగెదర్. అంటే ఒకే జాతి పక్షులు ఒక గుంపుగా ఉంటాయి, ఒక గూటిలో ఉంటాయి. అవి వేరే పక్షులతో కలవవు. అండ్ a large group of birds, a large group, లక్షల్లో, వాటిని ఏమంటారు? ఫ్లైట్. ఫ్లైట్ ఆఫ్ బర్డ్స్ అనొచ్చు. ఎక్కువ సంఖ్యలో ఉంటే, తక్కువ సంఖ్యలో ఉంటే ఫ్లాక్. ఫ్లాక్ ఆఫ్ బర్డ్స్. అండ్ a group of lions, important. Pride. Pride is a collective noun which refers a group of lions. Swarm. Swarm refers insects. And a group of wolves. తోడేళ్ల మందని ఏమంటారు? Pack. A group of ants, what do you call? Colony. రెవెన్యూ కాలనీ. నేను ఉండేది రెవెన్యూ కాలనీ. చూసారా? జయనగర్ కాలనీ, విద్యానగర్ కాలనీ. సో కాలనీ refers a group. Here refers ants. చీమలు నివసించే ప్రాంతాన్ని, గుంపులు గుంపులుగా ఉండే ప్రాంతాన్ని ఏమంటారు? కాలనీ. ఏ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ ఫిష్, సముద్రంలో చిన్న చేప నుంచి తిమింగిలాల వరకు ఉంటాయి. సో వాటిని స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ ఫిష్. కాలనీ ఆఫ్ యాంట్స్, ప్యాక్ ఆఫ్ wolves, swarm of honeybees, pride of lions, flight of birds, flock of sheep, birds, camels, herd of cows, deer, elephants, buffaloes, like that. Okay, so these are about collective nouns of animals, birds, insects and fish also. Take down. Okay. What is a collective noun? A name given to a group. Group of what? Persons, animals, birds, insects, fish, and last one, things, vastuvulu, implements, instruments. So collective nouns of things. Collective nouns are things. ఇంకా వస్తువులు కూడా డిఫరెంట్. దాంట్లో కొన్ని ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. లేదు మనం నిత్యంగా ఉపయోగించేటువంటి వస్తువులు, సాధనాలు, ఇంప్లిమెంట్స్, డివైజెస్, గ్యాడ్జెట్స్, లైక్ దట్. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్, number 1, a group of playing cards. పేకాట ఆడేటువంటి కార్డ్స్ ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి ఒక సెట్లో? 53. సో a group of playing cards, they are called pack. గుర్తొచ్చిందా? ప్యాక్ దేనికి వాడాము? wolves. ఇక్కడ ప్యాక్ ఆఫ్ కార్డ్స్. So don't confuse. Depending on the question, you must observe the question to understand the answer. Pack means playing cards, a set of playing cards. So now, a collection of, a group and a collection. A collection of papers. Papers ante white papers, A4 size papers, white sheet. మనం కొంటాం, లార్జ్ స్కేల్లో కొంటారు. ఇప్పుడు బుక్స్ అమ్మేవాళ్ళు ఎక్కడో ఫ్యాక్టరీకి ఆర్డర్ పెట్టి పేపర్స్ తెప్పిస్తారు. Ream. In maths, you know. Ream is a collective noun that refers the collection of white papers, a bundle, a group of sticks, or cotton or clothes. ఏమంటారు? బండిల్. కాటన్ బండిల్ పెద్ద సైజులో ఉంటుంది, టన్నుల్లో ఉంటాయి. అంతేకాదు స్టిక్స్, కట్టెలు, కట్టెల మోపు, ఏ బండిల్. క్లోత్స్, మన ఊర్లో క్లాత్ షాప్ వాళ్ళకి ఎస్ఆర్ఎంటీలో, టీవీఎస్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్లో వస్తుంటాయి పెద్ద పెద్ద బేల్స్, బండిల్స్. వాట్ డూ యూ కాల్? బండిల్ ఆఫ్ క్లాత్, బండిల్ ఆఫ్ షర్ట్స్, బండిల్ ఆఫ్ బనియన్స్, bundle of sarees, bundle of lungis, bundle of towels. So, bundle. Now, fourth one. A group of important papers or certificates that is file. File of certificates in a office, file of important documents, important written papers, typed papers. Where do you keep your certificates after 10th, inter, degree? In a file. Very carefully you file your certificates, not only educational, game certificates or literary association certificates, best speaker, best writer in a competition, you will receive a certificate and prize. So, you store them in a file. What is the collective noun file? Means storage of important papers, important certificates. Now, fifth one. A collection of grains. Grains అంటే చిరుధాన్యాలు. పంట పండించినప్పుడు, రైతు పండించినప్పుడు వచ్చినటువంటి ధాన్యము పొలంలో పెద్ద రాశి. పైల్ మీన్స్ హియర్ రాశి, heap, heap of grains, heap. ఇంకా heap ను a group of garbage or waste material also called heap. చెత్త లేదు, ఫ్యాక్టరీలో వేస్ట్ మెటీరియల్ అంతా కుప్పగా వేస్తారు, దాన్ని కూడా హీప్, హెచ్ఈఏపి, హీప్. హీప్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం మీనింగ్? రాశి. ఇక్కడ కుప్ప, చూడండి ఎలా ఉంది కుప్ప. కుప్పకు రాశికి ఎంత తేడా? ధాన్యపు రాశి, చెత్త కుప్ప. Like that you should be very careful, children. ಕನ್ನಡದವರಾಗಲಿ ತೆಲುಗಿನವರಾಗಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕೀ. ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ರಾವುಟನ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀವು ಜೋಪಾನವಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಜಾಗ್ರತೆగా వినాలి. Seven, a group of books or papers kept one above the other irregularly. చూసారా? నాట్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ, జాగ్రత్తగా పెట్టాలా, పేర్చాలా. పడేయడం అంటే బుక్స్ అన్నీ ఇంత కుప్ప, ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇది కుప్ప. దీన్ని ఏమంటారు? ఫైల్. ఫైల్ అంటే కుప్ప. సో వేస్ట్ పేపర్స్ చూడండి, కొన్ని ఆఫీసుల్లో కొన్ని ఫైల్స్ కూడా పనికి మాలినవి ఆ రూమ్లో, స్టోర్ రూమ్లో కట్టలు కట్టలు కుప్పగా వేసేసి ఉంటారు. సో బుక్స్ కూడా కొన్ని యూజ్ చేయనివి, పాత పుస్తకాలన్నీ ఒక చోట పడేసి ఉంటారు కుప్పగా. అలాగే ఏమైనా లెటర్స్ కూడా కొన్ని ఆఫీసులు కట్టలు కట్టలు పోతాయి, అప్లికేషన్స్. వాళ్ళు చూస్తారా? ఆ డస్ట్బిన్లో వేస్తాడు. నాకు ఉద్యోగం కావాలని అప్లై చేసి ఉంటాడు, నాకు ఇల్లు కావాలని అప్లై చేసి ఉంటారు, పెన్షన్ కావాలని ఇచ్చింటారు మినిస్టర్లకి, ఎమ్మెల్యేలకి. వాళ్ళు పిఏలకు ఇస్తారు, పిఏలు చెత్తబుట్టలో వేస్తారు, అటెండర్లు పోయి తొట్టిలో పడేస్తారు. కమాన్, టేక్ డౌన్. Don't write mistakes, please. Okay. 8th one, very important. A group of warships, ఒక 10-15 యుద్ధ నౌకలు సముద్రంలో సిద్ధంగా ఉంటాయి, విశాఖపట్నం రేవులో సిద్ధంగా ఉంటాయి, నేవీ. సో ఏ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ వార్షిప్స్, దీని ఏమంటారు? ఫ్లీట్. చూడండి, ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఫ్లీట్ మీన్స్ FLEET. ఫ్లీట్ మీన్స్ ఏ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ వార్షిప్స్, యుద్ధ నౌకలు, మామూలు నౌకలు కాదు, యుద్ధ నౌకలు ఏమంటారు? ఫ్లీట్. దాంట్లో సోల్జర్స్ బిలాంగ్ టు నేవీ, సముద్రం మీద యుద్ధం చేయడానికి ఉపయోగించే వాళ్ళు నేవీ, ఆకాశంలో అయితే ఎయిర్ ఫోర్స్, భూమి మీద అయితే మిలిటరీ. Now let me some 2 or 3 are remaining. Now collective nouns of ఈ థింగ్స్లోకే వస్తాయి. ఫుడ్, ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్, ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్. Now 9th one, rice, stored, in a vessel. So దీన్ని bowl, a bowl of rice, a bowl of rice, a basin of rice. Bowl, bowl means refers rice, అన్నం, బియ్యం కాదు అన్నం. Next, bread, one or two. Loaf, బ్రెడ్ కొంటాం కదా, బ్రెడ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్, అది 1 కావచ్చు, 2 కావచ్చు, 3 కావచ్చు. ఒక్కటైతే లోఫ్, a loaf of bread. 2 or 3 అయితే loaves, బహువచనం. లోఫ్ బహువచనం, loaves. Pieces, pieces of bread, pieces of bread. ఏమంటారు చెప్పండి, కమాన్ కనుదోరే. స్లైస్, స్లైస్, స్లైసెస్. Slices of bread, and now last 2 or 3. A group of grapes. ఏమంటారు చూడండి. ఏమంటారు బంచ్. బంచ్ అంటే గుత్తి, ద్రాక్ష గుత్తి, బంచ్. అలాగే మెనీ ఫ్లవర్స్, ఇది కూడా బంచ్. పూల గుత్తి, పండ్ల గుత్తి, పూల గుత్తి. A group of keys. తాళం చెవులు ఏమంటారు? తాళం చెవుల గుత్తి, బంచ్. bunch of keys, bunch of grapes, bunch of flowers. And last but not least, a beautiful arrangement of flowers ఏదన్నా గెస్ట్ రాగానే స్టేజ్ మీద పిలవగానే ఒక మంచి నీట్గా అరేంజ్ చేసిన ఫ్లవర్స్ సెట్ గ్రూప్, కానీ ఇర్రెగ్యులర్గా కాదు, ఏదో కొమ్మ మీద పీక్కొని వచ్చి ఇచ్చినవి కాదు, నీట్గా కలర్స్తో అరేంజ్ చేసినవి. దట్ ఈస్ బొకే. అబ్జర్వ్ ది స్పెల్లింగ్. Come on, bouquet. B-O-Q-U-E-T. This is important. What is spelling of bouquet? B-O-Q-U-E-T. This is about a detailed explanation regarding collective nouns. Collective nouns. But here, examination point of view, what are the key points of grammar? How to use the collective nouns when we use as subject, whether they are singular or plural. Collective nouns are used in some cases singular number, in other cases plural number. It depends on the context, it depends on the subject, agreement of the verb with the subject. It is very critical. So you go through these kinds of collective nouns of persons, collective nouns of places, not places, collective nouns of no places, collective nouns of places are not given, collective nouns of animals, birds, insects and fish. Last but not least, collective nouns of things. In things we use food items also, bowl of rice, bunch of grapes and a loaf of bread, a slice of bread, like that. These are the important, very common very commonly given in examinations. Okay? My dear students, please, whenever you get some time, you go through, you read carefully, you understand very clearly, without any confusion, without any ambiguity. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋವನು, ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಸಿಸುವಾడే ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ. ಸೊ ಜೋಪಾನವಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅವರ್ మదర్ టంగ్ కన్నడ తెలుగు. కాబట్టి విద్యార్థులారా జాగ్రత్తగా చదవండి, మననం చేయండి. దట్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. రిపీట్ చేసుకోండి. సో దట్ whenever you need, you will get the clarity about the grammar points. Okay, thank you. Good night. Take down, please. Take down quickly. This is very important collection. Don't waste my hard work. Don't waste my efforts. Please listen and learn. Thank you.